let's see who can get the most unflattering shot at his electricity, kids. Has anyone else been eating these Pringles? Hello, welcome to Artisan Electrics, where we're out in the beautiful Northamptonshire, I don't know, countryside with our man Johnny, is out on the job. We've got already probably one of the best customers ever. No offense to any of our customers that are watching, you're all great, but this one is kind of like definitely trying for top spot. So we already know it's going to be a good day. I want to take you for a tour of the job. Should we take you for a tour of the fridge or the job first? I think we'll do the job and then we'll go for the fridge. Right, so we've got consumer unit replacement to start off with. So come round. So we're swapping this Hager board. I've already come and done a periodic inspection here. So there is a couple of faults on some of the circuits which we're going to rectify today. So we'll be swapping that. I'll show you one of the faults. Come through to here. So one of the faults was this leg here had a dead short on insulation resistance. My theory is, yeah, that the screw there has gone through the cable. So what I want to do is I want to just chase that out and just replace that cable, or if we find where the screw is, then just put a box on it and just replace that leg down. There was a cabinet here, but we've just taken it off. That was a obvious non-compliance where you've got the single insulated cable on show and then the connectors exposed, so we've got to replace that. There was a fault here before as well, which just to make it safe while I was gone, I disconnected it. They were switching the neutral on the outside and it was just bunged into the side of that socket there for a light. So the plan is now I'm going to fit some sort of fuse spur, switch fuse spur, and put a proper cable on there, like an MYJ or something, going outside. It's RCD protected. Another fault, which John's just fixing now, is the armoured cable for the outside garage was coming through there. Well, it wasn't a fault as such, it was just they wanted to run more power out there and I wasn't happy doing it all off the spur, off the ring. So we're just going to run them a new, slightly larger feed. So if you come outside, I'll show you here. This is where the other side of that cable is going to. You can see they were switching the neutral inside there and carrying the live straight on through, which is obviously a no-no in the UK for electrical installations. You don't switch the neutral unless you're going double pole. So we're going to replace that for a bit of MYJ, and that's all good. I think we might be adding some sockets or something here as well. We've got to replace that. I hate seeing twin and earth clipped outside, but when you are going to clip it outside, at least make it neat. You see it clipped like that. I wanted to replace that leg there of 1.5mm and replace that 10mm. That's going up to a shower, which I did an emergency repair on when I did the EICR because the customer said it was getting hot. It was roasting hot. They'd run a 40 amp shower through a switched fused spur and literally the back of it was just all melted, smoky and charred and horrible. So we're going to replace the actual cable supplying it, and I've already actually fitted a proper 40 amp isolator, double pole isolator. That's pretty shocking. This is going to be replaced. Probably now it's disconnected that. We'll try and get that out. Oh, that another little spider friend. He's becoming a bit of the theme of the show. Oh, he's gone for a runner. Down underground, that pops up there. So we're going to replace that for an armoured cable. I think we'll probably run some sort of catenary wire across and just do it overhead, I think was the plan. Going to fit a consumer unit just there, and we'll rejig bits about so that the light switch is above the board or whatever. We're replacing those two patterns for LED light fittings. We're going to be adding a few sockets in here, adding a few bits and pieces. We've got a fan that we're going to install inside the loft. So that's this inline fan. We've got a roofer to come and add a tile vent into the loft. We've got a few of these V50s to be installed, and then the big old Hager consumer unit. So yeah, we've got loads to crack on with. Now please let me take them for a tour of the fridge. Got a ton of these which have been bought for us. I've never felt more basic in my entire life. So we've got that. The French clips. Obviously, presumes Jordan was coming down, didn't he? Enough coconut water to drown Tom Hanks. All these frappuccinos, apple and orange juices. Is there Pringles on the top? Oh mate, dear me. That's not good, that's dangerous. A secondary fridge of awesomeness. Yeah, basically just
all-round awesome.
Pretty all-round awesome, extremely generous customer, so can't complain. Other customers, future customers, just saying, if you want to try and compete, we're not going to complain. Like, we're happy to get involved in this. I'll just spectate and do the scoring. Pringles. Love Pringles. A little bit more kitchen fitter electrics for you. Lovely of them to put a bit of earth sleeving on and terminate the earth. Shame they didn't actually terminate it into the socket. That'd explain why there was an earth out here. Yeah, so we're replacing this. This was another non-compliance, but I just thought I'd show you it because I thought it was quite funny, because this is another perfect demonstration of having just enough knowledge to be dangerous. Every day there was another culinary delight. Yeah, it's low-hanging fruit job because it's easy and it's a good little Monday morning warm-up. Bang on a couple of outside sockets. I was just telling my good compadre Nathan here, not many people are aware of this, but they actually named one of the hardest mountains in the world to climb after this socket. So it was such a hardy socket that BG built. Has anyone else been eating these Pringles, or is it? John, have you been eating these Pringles? Oh, that hill. Oh my goodness, they're going down so quick and it's just me. It's not good. That is why you do all the outside work first thing in the morning. Still got to run that shower feed and do a couple of the other bits, but at least the stuff I wanted to do today outside is done. I'll probably get the shower feed done tomorrow. We're here for a couple of days. So this is how the SWA was made of. So it was just coming out the back of the socket. It's a bit of a DIY job. There wasn't any SWA gland on that side or on this side. It was just bunged straight into that fuse spur. So obviously we want to get the mechanical protection. So this has been removed, this cable. It's been replaced for a properly sized one. I'm going to stick this consumer unit in. So that's going to go in there. Cut it all, make it look all neat. It's going to look right nice. Here we have a Spydix Nauticus, similar to the Maximus, except massively more aggressive. We're playing a game of let's see who can get the most unflattering shot of Corey. Nathan, I think you're onto a winner there. So I've just disconnected this manky shower feed. You can see actually where the expanding foam's burnt the cable, interestingly. So I've just pulled that out. And I just thought while I'm up here, I might as well take down this satellite dish for him because it's not doing anything. And he said he doesn't want it there. So when you've got a customer that is lovely enough to get you a whole fridge of Frappuccinos, taking down a satellite is probably the least I can do for him. Okay, it is 11:30. We are just in the loft trying to figure out where the other end of that 10mm is that disappears off. I think that's it there. I'm going to go the other side and cut it and try and pull it out. The trouble is they've done the expanding foam thing again, which kind of like makes it extremely hard to pull out. That is absolutely solid. Right, what we'll do, we'll go the other side, cut it and see if we can pull it out. Oh yeah, I'll quickly show you this mess over here. What? Oh, hang on. Look, you can see the sparks in here. Watch this. Just move this board. Something tells me there's a loose connection. Ah, there we go. Just right there. Which one's loose? Ah, it's the neutral. Look, can you see the sparks? That is electricity, kids. That's why you don't play with it if you know what you're doing. So we're actually going to replace all of this anyways. So here's that 10mm coming in. That 10mm goes over to the shower over there from the isolator. So that's what, well, we're not going to replace this leg. We're going to replace this leg here to feed to the isolator. We're swapping these downlighters in here for the V50, the JCC ones that we did the video on the other day. And in the process, obviously, get rid of all of this. Just having the transformer like this and yeah, all of that is just a bit rubbish, isn't it? Just bung it back on for now. The knockouts on these Hager boards sometimes can be really inconvenient when you're doing any sort of containment, feeling inclined to do. A bit of 75mm trunking either side and bring everything in. The trouble is, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere and we haven't had any ordered. So I'm thinking instead, kind of how it was, add a double socket there. So he's getting a free double socket out of it. Just stick a double socket there so that the cables can go through there, and then stick the light switch there so it'll go through, and then it covers all of the really poorly placed knockouts. See, the knockouts are really deep. So to actually cover them, any sort of trunking is not going to go into it. I'd rather, board manufacturers listen up, I'd rather have no knockouts and cut and drill my own. I don't like having pre-done knockouts. I find them a real nuisance. It's very rare that they work. You have to batten them off or do stuff to make it work for you. It'd be better that they just work, basically. Sending a picture of this to Jordan. This is actually John's one, but I want one. They're really good. I actually really like the DeWalt grinder, just because a lot of the Makita tools, they're either on or off. You can't really adjust the power, whereas, I don't know, it's just nice. Very nice to use. I've asked for one. See if you get it. That's it. Go on, just give it a good yank. There we go. Yep, so we've taken the coat off and put it back on again about 20 times today. So that's probably one of the causes. I had high resistance on a couple of the legs. I think it was the neutral and the earth. But the earth there is actually just snapped. It's not actually connected in at all. So that's probably one of the reasons why. Getting a little bit late. We just, what? Probably, I've just seriously scratched my sunglasses. That's what I get for bringing them to work. Yeah, it's getting fairly late, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just getting it done. We want to try and finish early on Wednesday, because we're quite a long drive away. We're staying away tonight. We're staying in a hotel. Thanks so much, Jordan, for booking us a Travelodge when there's a Premier Inn 2 minutes away. Oh no, this isn't sarcasm. I'm saying thank you. Thank you for booking the Travelodge. Yeah, thanks for. Why are you laughing? We have got the cable up and through. We are just going to second fix it so that they can use their shower tonight. So Johnny's just getting that down and in now. Yeah, we've got loads to do still, but we're kind of starting to lose our mind slightly. All I've eaten all today is that. Actually, no, I don't want to go into what I've eaten today. It's not enough. So we decided to move the isolator from there to a pull switch one, but actually I've got to say, I'm really impressed. I actually saw this on Chris CJR. I don't think it was his YouTube. Well, it might have been his YouTube, or it might have been his Instagram. I saw him using this. He recommended it. He said it was really good, and I can see why. What brand is it? I think it's Crabtree. But usually these are right pain to wire because they put it on the bit that pulls down, so you have to like do them all and balance it and then push it back up. Whereas this, you can get the cable where you want it and just boom. I might just spin that around actually, so that the cables aren't crossing over. But yeah, really nice. I'm just overheated and aggravated now. Knowing like something that's pretty simple ends up being really not simple because you're just aggy because we're hungry and we're tired. So that's the shower isolator. They're very nice. Even though I'm getting aggy at it, it's a really nice isolator. I don't think I'll ever use anything else. Dinner? Yeah. What did you think of the food, John?
Nice.
She said, do you love me? I told her, only love my bed, mama. We are now back in the hotel and we're just chilling. We got Dr. Cream with us and some music. I hope you've enjoyed the video of the day. We're very tired, and we've got another couple of days of it. So, while you're sitting there cozy, for once, we're sitting here cozy as well at the conclusion of the video. See you soon.